What's up, Eagles Nation? I'm D Gifted 314. Welcome to another episode of Smoking with the Birds, you guys. A lot has happened since the last time we spoke. A lot of cuts, a lot of people being let go on waivers. A lot of people expected to come back through waivers, you know what I'm saying? So we got to do what we got to do. But the thing is, the more cuts we make, that means the closer we is to the regular season. So let's chop it down and let's do it. So as you guys know, the Eagles has released their initial 53-man roster. And I say initial because I believe they still can do some things by Tuesday. So we'll see. And we took a big hit as far as our special teams, man. We let go of our punter, Aaron Sipas. Originally, he did beat out the other punter he was facing, but the Eagles still decided to let him go, man. And honestly, I am not surprised. The dude was trash, man. He was so doo-doo. He was doo-doo. And last season, I believe he looked as if he didn't belong. He did not look like a Philadelphia Eagles. It was like something so bad was on something so good. It was like a stain or something. Like you had a nice clean shirt and he was just that fucking stain on that motherfucker, and you just couldn't get it out, and it just fucked it up every different way you looked at it. So Aaron Sipas, man, we had to let him go. So I know we're gonna be looking to replace him. I know it's a popular punter out there. I believe he was let go or whatever by the Bills. I don't know his name. I don't know how to pronounce it, but a lot of people like him. So I'm gonna have to check him out. And we also let go of Brenton Covey, man. Brenton Covey was our punt return specialist. The guy was okay. He was safe. I could say that. He was a safe pick. He caught the ball and he didn't try to do too much, and he just did what he had to do. He didn't do too much. He just caught the ball and got as many yards as he could. It wasn't nothing spectacular. So we let him go. That's one guy that could, come back through waivers, because I don't think nobody really looking for Brenton Covey, you know what I'm saying? So he might just be sticking around. Then we had released Greg Ward. Greg Ward, I like Greg Ward. He been around this team for a long time. So with him, my reaction is more so like, I'm not surprised. They got a plan for Greg Ward. Just like Brenton Covey, I don't think it's going to be a lot of people out there looking to get no Greg Ward. But for us, he's special. For us, he's that safe place that, our second string and third string quarterbacks can rely on. And train in practice, so he's been that dude. He's been that dude for Jalen Hurts too. Before we even got AJ Brown, he was our AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. We didn't have nobody when Greg Ward first came. We didn't have nobody, seriously. So yeah, I'm disappointed, but I know he's gonna come back. Brenton Covey, I don't know so much. And I told y'all last week that we released some tight ends. I believe Tyree Jackson and some dude named Donald. I can't remember his name, but we let him go. Only to motherfucking bring in another tight end. What's his name? How the heck do I pronounce this name? Albert Okwuegbunam. Albert Okwuegbunam. So we got him. 6'5", 260-pound wide receiver. Hopefully I said his name right. But hey, so we cutting people and we making additions. He came out of the school of Mizzou. He played for the Broncos and they waived him. So hey, we picked him up. And I think initially that's the Philadelphia Eagles really like his physical attributes, which I just mentioned. 6'5", 260 pounds. I feel they must feel like they can do a lot with him, and I feel like you can do a lot with him. I watched the little clip of him making one-handed catches and everything, so he has some type of ability. Definitely big and definitely strong. So, and he might be a focal point in that blocking scheme. So you never know. But another guy we cut, Trey Sermon. Trey Sermon. I actually like dude. I know he fumbled a little bit, but he actually showed more than Rashad Penny, in my opinion. He fumbled, but he bounced back with a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So surprise, yeah. I don't think he's a guy that's gonna make it through waivers at all. So yeah, for the most part, we made a lot of big cuts, but we made sure we got some dogs though. We kept that dog, pick six, Ricks. Eli, pick six, Ricks, man. We ended up keeping dude, man. I'm excited. I talked about him before in my last video, calling him a hidden gem. Pro Football Focus rated him the best corner that played in the preseason game. So we had to keep him. For a long time, for us Eagles fans, it was hard for us to get a good corner or have a good corner or develop a good corner. So this is right up our alley. We got to keep him. And I feel like the Eagles did the right thing keeping this dude, man. So, man, right now the initial 53-man roster is looking elite. It's looking fantastic. We definitely and Eli pick six, Rick, the guy is only 21 years old, so we have a chance to develop him and grow him. And he's another dog. Literally, from the school of Georgia, he's another dog. And I know we have a lot of Georgia Bulldogs, but this Eagles roster is literally lit up with all dogs. Literally, like, we have Eli pick six, Ricks, Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and those only the rookies. We're not talking about the vets that's some dogs. We literally got dogs all over this team. I love this 53-man roster. I love it. So, with that said, we made the cuts. We made moves. I believe we got four running backs. Rashad Penny, Kenneth Gainwell, Boston Scott, and DeAndre Swift. For the tight ends, we got 4 tight ends. We got 4 wide receivers. 4. So, hey, that's the squad for now. And I'm excited for the season, man. Like I said, the closer it get, y'all gonna see me get crazier and crazier and crazier. So, man, let me know what you guys think about the initial 53-man roster, and was you surprised by any of the moves that was made? Did you want to keep somebody? And what's your thoughts on Eli pick six, Ricks, man? Let me know. Until next time, deuces.